Am I the asshole? For asking my shy sister-in-law to apply sunscreen to my back, knowing I have acne. I, 31, have had cystic back acne for years, painful, embarrassing, and honestly one of my biggest insecurities. It's not contagious, just angry and red and very visible. But I try not to let it stop me from living my life. Last weekend, I went to the beach with my mom, 53, my younger brother Noah, 28, and his wife Emily, 26, who I honestly don't know very well yet. Emily's quiet, super polite, and always has a kind smile, but she's also pretty reserved and doesn't talk much in group settings. I've heard from my brother that she deals with social anxiety, and I've always tried to be friendly and respectful of her space. So while we were at the beach, my mom asked Emily if she could help apply sunscreen to her back. Emily didn't hesitate, just smiled and said, "Of course." That's when I hesitated, debating asking for help myself. My back is a war zone, to put it mildly. But it's impossible for me to reach all of it, and I didn't want to burn. I didn't want to make things weird, so I asked gently, "Hey Emily, do you mind doing my back too?" She paused just for a second, smiled again, and said, "Sure." I thanked her, and she did it quickly and kindly. Never said a word about my skin. Fast forward to that evening, Noah pulls me aside and says I made Emily extremely uncomfortable. He said she told him privately that she felt trapped, that she didn't know how to say no without being rude, and that touching my acne made her feel physically ill. He said she's not in healthcare, she has trouble with gross textures. And I should have known better than to put her in that position. I was completely stunned. I told him I would never have asked if I thought it would upset her, but she literally said yes and seemed totally calm. He said that's the problem. She masks her discomfort and people take advantage of it without realizing. Then he called it rude and inappropriate to ask anyone, let alone someone with anxiety, to touch diseased skin. Now I feel awful. I genuinely thought I was asking a small favor, like she did for my mom. Emily hasn't said anything to me. She's still being incredibly nice, which only makes me feel more guilty. But I also can't help but feel like I was set up to fail. How was I supposed to know her boundaries if she doesn't express them? So, am I the asshole? For asking my sister-in-law for help with sunscreen even though I have back acne.